Hey everyone. Let's see what this is. Oh. Ooh, y'all. It is hot. It's hot. It's hot. It's hot. So, I don't know who's going to watch this, but I'm just going to talk anyway. So, if you come in, you come in. You don't, you don't. I'm just going to do my makeup real quick. Turn this on. Okay. So, what I want to talk about today is about makeup, about beauty, about skincare. I'm a beauty consultant also, so I am a spiritual consultant and a beauty consultant independently. So, what I wanted to mention and what I was thinking about, I was like, dude, beauty is divine. All this stuff that we live by, everybody, um, not everybody, dang. Look at the trees, look at the earth, look at how everything is formed, look at the sky, look at the sun, everything in alignment, everything in order. If you think about us women applying our makeup, applying our skincare, applying our doing our nails, we are representing divine beauty. Not just women too, men also. But everything we do beauty wise is represented by the divine. Because divine is beautiful. And the divine is an artist. How we apply makeup, how we take care of ourselves. The divine also take care of the earth. The divine also take care of things we need. I'm just doing my eyebrows right now. So as I'm talking about beauty, I'm applying beauty. And you might see the Egyptian picture on the thumbnail, right? Makeup and all this stuff is nothing new. The Egyptians in ancient times wore cosmetics, wore makeup. At first it was a thing of protection for the sun, as you see on their artifacts and on their statues. They have the eyeliner, the eyeshadow. All that stuff was meant to protect them from the sun. The eyeliner was protection from evil spirits, and the eyeshadow was really a beauty statement if you think about it. The Egyptians cherished their baths, their rituals, their beauty rituals. They even had tools to shave their legs. They even had tools to apply their makeup. They even used certain stones, crystals, to apply their eyeshadow. And back in these times, the pharaohs, the kings, the queens, and all that, they applied these things because of royalty. You didn't really see like their peasants or their undermen or their underwomen, their maids and stuff like that wearing makeup, but most of them, probably snuck it or whatever. So these were like higher ranking elite people that wore this stuff. And then we go to ancient Rome, ancient Greece. The women, they cherish pale skin. So what they will do, they'll use like some type of chalk, but it was like poisonous lead, to apply on their skin to make their skin more lighter. They also crushed up berries and used certain herbs to make their lips look a little bit red. And you can look all this stuff up. So for my people who are into ancient Kemetic or ancient Egypt and all these, you know, historical things, and you're against wigs, or you're against makeup, or you're against certain things, like you don't need nail polish and stuff like that. Your ancestors wore these things. They wore it. Makeup and wigs, even wigs, they're nothing new. Nothing new. The ancient Egyptians, if you look up, okay, if you type in, did ancient Egyptians wear wigs? You type that in. Most of them shaved their head to protect them from, they wore like bald heads to protect them from like lice and things and elements that would get in their hair and just make their scalp and all that stuff irritated. So what they'll do, they'll shave their head and they'll use an animal's wool, fur, or whatever, even other people's hair, and they'll make these wigs. As you see in their pictures, their paintings on their walls and things like that, and their artifacts, they even have their headdresses in, or their wigs in, the museums. So they knew that all this stuff was divine. It made them, they even passed away, they died, they was buried in their coffins with their beauty things. And it was a statement of like, okay, they want to look good when they go on the other side. And we go to basically ancient China. Ancient China, you see on their paintings and the things that they used to do, you know, the movies that, you know, you see the women with the pale faces and the drew on lips that looked like that, and it was red and everything, and how they put, like, they adorn their hair and stuff. They make their own cosmetics, they make their own makeup. They even like cut off their eyebrows to basically they drew on their eyebrows. Then we go to Africa, ancient Africa, or indigenous tribes, Native Americans, whatever you want to say, all these indigenous people, Aztecs, Mayans. They did not just, we see these things and we turn a blind eye to it. And what drives me is, like, I be hearing people like, oh, I'm all natural, I'm natural this, I'm natural that, I'm this or that, why are you wearing that? And most of these people, 9 times out of 10, are insecure. They feel like they can't wear it, they feel like they can't pull it off. And why be insecure of something that's divine? Why be insecure of something that I'm in front of my cousin's house? Why turn a blind eye of something that is, what I was saying, divine? If God, if Source, if all these people, if God, Source, the angels, the whoever you believe in, create all this stuff here on this earth. Hey. You still here? Yeah, I'm on live. Say hey. Oh. Say hey. I'm on YouTube live.
Oh wow.
All right, see you later. Have a good day.
You too.
So, back to what I was saying. What was I saying? Before I, okay, let me see. What was I saying? Okay. So why be insecure of your own beauty, what you created? Because God is within us. Goddess is within us. Divine is within us. You have to think about that. And like I said, it could be insecurity, because you can't pull it off or whatever it is. But, you know, it doesn't hurt to try. I remember when I was very religious. I used to oh my gosh, I even went to the extreme of like covering my head and not wearing nothing, nail polish, nothing. I wore nothing. And this is what I did. I would judge others for wearing something that I used to wear before I became super religious. And it made me think, and now since I'm this person today, it made me think, why was I like that? Really is because I wasn't representing the divinity in me. I took all this stuff off, something that I love, something that I like, something that I was beautiful in, something that I thought was beautiful. And I'm like, oh, natural. And there's nothing wrong with being natural. I'm not saying you got to wear makeup, you got to wear all this, but what I'm saying is that nothing is new. Nothing on this earth is new. We repeat everything, even ancient times. Things that our ancestors did. This is the reason why we like certain things, because of our ancestors, because of our spirit guides, because of past lives. But anyway, I digress. So I used to judge people, what they was wearing, what they was doing, how they was doing it, and it wasn't doing any harm to them. It wasn't hurting them anyway, hurting anybody around them. But I was so angry because I wasn't living out my authenticity, my true divinity. And what you want to say, like, what is divinity? What is divine? Divine is, I would like to say, our higher self, our higher consciousness, our higher things of, you think of a light. If you think of a bright light, if you're in a dark place, if you sitting in a dark place, say you sit in a dark room for days on end, once you see some type of light, you'll be like, oh my gosh, you know that light is warm, you know that light feels good, you know it's bright, it's so bright you can't even look into it. It's higher than what we was in, which is darkness. We couldn't see ourselves. We couldn't go around and, touching everything. What is this? What is that? As soon as we see that light and everything comes into our forefront, what is it? It's beauty. So that's how I look at divinity. It's of something higher, something beautiful, something that I can't even really explain. I'm only explaining it from my, logical mind. But yeah, so cosmetics and skincare, taking care of yourself. So what I want to say to you today, what are you sitting there judging so bad? Is it something that you're judging that you know you cannot be, or you feel like you cannot be, you feel like you cannot wear, you feel like you cannot pull it off, you feel like, because what I've learned, the people that I watch people judge other people off of just something so small, like, for instance, like a woman wearing makeup. Like, oh, I basically grew up like with a parent that, look, why she got all that makeup on? Why she do da. And this woman is walking and strutting her stuff, and she feels confident in herself with that makeup on. Maybe, she probably need to, fix a little something, but it ain't too bad, right? Or why she wearing all that? Why she got them heels on? Why he got his, well, I'm mostly here for women because I'm a woman, but I don't really hear too much from men. I don't know what y'all men be sitting there judging each other off of, but I can only speak for women, because I was like this. So that, I was raised to look at this parent like, damn, why is she constantly, because the things that she judged, I wanted to wear. I wanted to wear the lipstick. I wanted to wear the fake contacts. I wanted to like I thought this stuff was all beautiful, but I got ridiculed for wearing these things. And I grew up talking about, okay, why she got on that makeup on? Why she wearing them heels? And then I went back to it. Then I stopped doing it. And I went back to it. And I stopped doing it. And now I'm here today, and I would never go back to. I would never go back to something that I just no, because of what it was something that I need to tweak inside myself. I wasn't living my true authenticity, authentic self, whatever. So, are you living your true authentic self? What are you judging so bad that that's really not even that bad? It's really not bad at all. That's nothing to judge about because of somebody rocking their stuff, rocking whatever, whatever they're wearing, whatever they got on. Look within you. Look within you. Makeup, wigs, cosmetics, all this stuff. Back then they used it because they used it and it was poisonous, so they didn't know, but now we have makeup and cosmetics that's not harmful to us because we're upgraded in this generation, in this lifetime. So do your research, y'all. Makeup, cosmetics, and skincare, taking care of yourself is of the divine. Okay? So, y'all have a good day.